Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. I am really torn about this Oden's eye collection. Don't know when this video is going up. Hopefully today, the 20th, it will be going up. So we can decide if you want to just get ready with me and talk through it all. Keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? It is Wednesday and it is a dreary day. Checking my mic. The boys are ready. 6:44. Y'all know how I roll. It's gonna be a quick one, but I just wanted to go ahead and talk through this new Oden's Eye Halloween collection because I really wanted to do a deep dive. One thing I can't fault Oden's Eye on is teasing a release, okay? Not like Glam Light. They do not tease it. They give you the little blurry picture where you can pretty much see the whole color story, and then it releases and then it's like out 2 days later. I totally appreciate that about the brand, so you're not gonna hear me complain about that. Now, let me tell you what's on my face before we get into it all. Hourglass foundation, dew or concealer, pink powder. Same old, same old. I am wearing the House Labs blush. It's the bright pink one. What's it said? Oh no. Okay, I don't know because I almost dropped it. But the bright pink one, and I don't have one on lip yet because I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm wearing my NARS primer. And I wanted to bring out these Christmas palettes. I know a lot of people missed out on them, but when I saw the collection, the Helaween collection with Angelica, I automatically thought about these two palettes because the Trick or Treat palette, and I'll have to pop some pictures up somewhere. Do that. Look at that. I'm not saying it's the same, but you know, it's a little more muted version. And then the little Ghost palette, should be up, is almost like a little sister to this, you know, a colorful sister. So these palettes I think would go great with the Halloween collection or Halloween collection, but I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to purchase it or do I want to pass on it? So I'm wearing this like denim dress and I think it will go really great with this Christmas Eve palette. So we're gonna do a look. We won't come up with something. Is that what I want to use? Hold on. Maybe not. Yeah, I do. Oden's Eye does a ton of PR, and I have been watching videos or just kind of playing them around in the background. And I watched someone new that Jamie sent me who is has a richer tone, kind of like Jamie's, because I hadn't seen anyone except for the Fancy Face. That is so awesome. August has another test. Except for the Fancy Face. She's the deepest tone that I've seen get Oden's Eye PR, so I watched her video too. I'm just wondering, like, am I in the mood for those colors? That's where I'm at right now. I don't know if I'm in the mood for them. I think they're gonna be fun palettes for festive looks, but not that I reach for any palette, but you know, even if I don't reach for a palette, the palettes be on my mind. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't wear these Christmas palettes a lot, but when I think about these Christmas palettes, I'm like, those were some good palettes. Like, I would reach for that. But I'm not reaching for like my Oden's Eye Flora Story palette or the Sea Talk one, for example. Or when I think about the first Legendary Diversa collection, those palettes were so great. Like, they be on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Living in my head rent free. I don't really know if these Halloween palettes are gonna do that. And I didn't feel like that about the first Hella palette. Actually, down below if I'm gonna win my fitness. August has a fitness competition, and by the time you see this, he will have had his fitness competition. So, do y'all think he won? I'm not gonna be able to let y'all know. I feel like you're wheezing.
A sneak peek.
No, we don't need no sneak peek and no abs. Nah, I don't. Okay.
Mama, how do you record and then put it on YouTube?
You upload it. You upload it. I can talk about it later because it's 6:49. I can't play around.
I need to eat.
Let's do Nightfall. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be reaching for those palettes like that. And the looks that I saw, so every once in a while, I like to do a look that has, you know, a lid shade, and then, you know, when you do a pop of color on the lower lash line. But I don't really like that all the time, and I was seeing a lot of that, and I was just like, I don't know if these palettes are made for me, which is totally fine. I'm just kind of talking through this with no rhyme or reason, but I felt like somebody else is probably in the same predicament. So that's why I'm doing this video. So let me know what you're thinking about that. This is a nice color. It's a little too blue for me though, so we're gonna have to do something else in a minute. I don't know, I gotta just figure it out. I'm gonna use the ice crystal shade, which is that gray, to do something with this, but I did want a denim type color. So yeah, the looks that I saw were just, I don't want to say they were outrageous, because I do like color. I do. They just weren't looks that I would create, and then I'm just wondering, like, would it be a waste of money? And if the palettes are 45, 30 or 45 something, it's usually some type of 45 and some change. Would I do better with going with the Inslee Rain palette, which is $88.88, minus a 10% discount, which would take it down to like 80 bucks or something like that? Should I just get the Inslee Rain palette that I wanted from the beginning? But then I go back to, well, just off of principle, I don't know if I want the Inslee Rain palette because it's so much money. So, I mean, these are just like makeup lover problems here, but I just wanted to talk about it with y'all. So let me know what you're thinking about the collection. I know that this Oden's collection also has some lip products as well. And my friend Kelly said that she really likes the stains. I believe they are very close to the Kaleidos lip clays, which I wouldn't mind. There was, I don't know, I might be looking at the wrong one, but one had kind of like a, not a red orangey tone, but almost like a, I thought it had a tone kind of like this, which I would really, really be into. But again, I'm just wondering, if I get these palettes, should I just wait till Black Friday, or should I just see how I feel about it? And then there's always the whole thing where they sell out. And I think they did restock these Christmas palettes one time. So I don't think I'm gonna be like left without a chance to get this legendary Diversa Helaween collection if I want it. But is it a rush? Maybe I should just wait and just see how I feel later. Cause I'm almost getting a feel of, remember when they did the collab with Lauren Mae Beauty, Amanda Just for Fun, Makeup Just for Fun, and then Bean. So I didn't get Butte Bean's palette because I was just like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. It's just not something that I would use beyond the video, and evidently, I guess the other two either. Maybe Lauren's, maybe I'll pull hers out. But the Flora Story one was just powdery for no apparent reason. Let me know, I'm just playing around now. I wanna go with my Singe Beauty brush into this ice crystal shade right here. Let me know how you are feeling about the collection. Cause it's fun, like, to be festive. I like being festive, but that would just be for a video, really, I'm thinking. I don't know if I would really pull that palette out. These palettes, even though they're Christmas palettes, if you take the packaging away, I mean, like this Christmas Eve palette, I might attribute to being something wintry, but I would not necessarily say it's a Christmas palette. And the Merry Christmas palette has a lot of fall vibes. It's definitely festive, but I don't have to limit, I wouldn't limit it to Christmas. And I'm not sure if I have the same feeling about the Halloween palettes. Like the Trick or Treat one definitely gives me fall vibes. And then the other one, I don't know what kind of vibes it gives me. Bright vibes, I don't know. All right, so I kind of diffused that blue out to where I need it to be. And now we're gonna go into the shade, let's do Christmas Eve, which is this like navy. One thing I will say though is that the Oden's eye palettes, I think they're really affordable. And I think on Black Friday, I feel like one year they had like 40% off, which is a great deal. But I'm trying to just be picky because we're still waiting for Glam Light, which I told y'all, I don't know if I'm getting that just off a GP, because you like, This better be the biggest collection of the year. I'm just saying. The way you dragging this out. Been showing us that bag. First of all, you showed us 3 swatches. Got everybody excited. And then the next sneak peek was a bag. So what else? Pat McGrath. I'm just undecided. Part of me just wants to boycott it all because I don't need these types of stresses in my life. The other thing I just have to keep in mind is that, like, a lot of this stuff is to attract the new customers because either they just assume that the stands are going to get everything anyway. Like, that's what I feel like with Pat McGrath. They assume that some of us are collectors and we're going to get it whether we like it or not.
Oh, where's my water bottle?
Your water bottle is in your bag.
I thought I was gonna put this in there.
So one of my students, well, not my students, but one of the kids that goes to my school.
You go, baby, favorite.
That's what I was about to share. August walked him home yesterday because he had came over to play, and he gave him some glow-in-the-dark Prime. Is it Prime?
Yeah.
What is up with kids in Prime? Like, I don't really let him have it like that because I don't know about all this stuff. That he wanting the blue Takis. I'm like, do you know how much dye is in that stuff? Like, come on, August. But I mean, I know he's a kid, but you ain't getting it like that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna be a part of it. 6:57. Your girl is doing great. So you finished the game?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Because we can't be playing around. Like, August school is serious. So his art teacher sent home a freaking syllabus, and then we had to sign it. Here go August. Did you sign my art syllabus? I'm like, that's nice. What wasn't nice is if you didn't sign it, they got points deducted from their grade until the parent turned it in. I'm like, now I could see if this was like high school or maybe even middle school, but like in 3rd grade, you know, if the kid didn't get it signed, it's the parent's fault. Like, come on, stop it. Let's stay monochromatic for a minute, and we're gonna do blue star on the outer corner because I'm gonna just go ahead and commit because I don't dislike this at all. Can you see? It's like a little shit. This is why going back and looking at your stuff is, come on, so great. Oh my gosh, focus. Oh my gosh, so last night, these shimmers are almost what's about to get me to get the new collection. This is why I'm trying to keep myself together here. Last night, I watched a video by...
Housewives.
I didn't. It was Glam Girl Chelsea. And...
You watched Taylor Swift.
I did not watch Taylor Swift. And if I did, I mean, I would admit it, but... So in her video, do y'all watch Glam Girl Chelsea? Because I really like her. She was talking about how she's changing her content up. So let me know if y'all watch that video. I feel like I'm so close. I meant to put on my ears. She's changing her content up to also include fashion and lifestyle. And she's gonna be doing some fragrance stuff too. So I thought that was an interesting video. I just feel like there is such a shift in the beauty community right now. And we're just kind of, do we want to do a multi-chrome? Or do we want to do, I was thinking Silvery Dream. I mean, a multi-chrome, I just feel like you can't really go wrong with that, right? I just find it really interesting. I'm going to go with the multi-chrome. How everyone is responding, you know, to the shift. And I think it's a good thing, you know, because we have to evolve, you know what I mean? But I think it's so true. Like one of the things that she was saying, people just aren't buying makeup the way that they were. And another thing that she was saying was when she started out doing makeup and doing her channel, there were way less options. She didn't say these exact words, but this is what I'm gathering from what she said. There were way less options, especially for people of color, especially for deeper people of color. And she was saying, like, now you can pretty much make most products work. Not all, but most. Whereas before, you know, it was like this market where it's just like, there might only be one foundation or one concealer or one whatever. Now you can find a lot. I'm not saying it's perfect, but you can find a lot now. So she's going to be including just more of her, is what it seems like. But she was just saying it's not going to be all reviewing new makeup all the time, you know, like having 100 foundations, like all of that's just not where she wants to go. So I'm really happy for Glam Girl Chelsea, and I'm excited to see like where her channel is gonna go, like with this new shift in the beauty community. I also talk about Kinky Sweat, Alicia Archer. I love her take on, you know, her change. I love how she's evolving, where she is going back into older palettes, because so much of this makeup is on sale, and she's giving fresh looks. She's giving more like historical talks about the makeup. I love that, because she's been in the game for a while, before I was even knowing what Sephora was really. So I really love seeing that from content creators, because I'm shifting too, you know. I came into this just thinking I was going to be reviewing some palettes, and didn't realize like I got to keep up with the Joneses in order to somewhat be relevant. You want to still be relevant, but how can you do that if you're not always getting something new? And I think that's the struggle, you know, especially if you're trying to switch up content. And then, you know, Glam Girl Chelsea was saying like she understands that we're following her for reviews and makeup, and they may not want to take this journey with her as she includes other content, which is everybody's right. And she was even saying that people that she watches have switched up content and things like that. So I just thought it was a really interesting conversation, and I really like the vulnerability that she shared in the video, just as a content creator, because I'm sure that's something that everybody goes through, and I'm new, you know what I'm saying? She's been in the game a while as well, and she talked about why she started her channel in the first place and everything. So I thought it was just a really good talk. I really enjoyed it. So Glam Girl Chelsea, if you were to watch this, I really enjoyed that video. I got up because I fell asleep with August last night. Oh, by the way, I'm taking the shade Snowflake right here. And yeah, I got up, I fell asleep with I want to braid my hair so it can look cute today. And I was listening to it while I was like braiding my hair up, you know, and I just really enjoyed the video. So I'll link it in case you're interested. Oh yeah, this is fancy. Now I'm really playing around because it's 7:04. Yeah, I don't know what time this video is going up. It'd be nice if I could have put it up before the damn collection released. Let me just show y'all. I don't know if this is too bright. I don't know what's going on, because now it's lighter outside. Because when I started, it was still like a little dark. But that looks good. Let's see what we've got in our basket of liners. Victoria Beckham Navy. What else are we going to use for this? Yeah, so let me know how you're doing, like with these makeup releases and makeup streets. Because we are getting to that time of year, and it's tough. And I keep saying that all the time. These brands are about to be pulling out all the stops, and then it's going to go on sale. That's on like Inslee Rain. I can probably wait for a sale, see what they're going to do, you know, for Black Friday. The same with Oden's, really, if these palettes are still available. And then Oden's, I don't know, they might release another holiday collection. But you know what they should really do, right, y'all? You know what they should do? Bring back these palettes. That would just make the most sense. Seriously, that's cute. Okay, I'm feeling good about today. Man-eater mascara as per usual. Some of you said I should try the Maybelline Sky High. I started to get it yesterday when I went to Walgreens, and I was like, Cara, that is not what you're here for. You're here to get some Zyrtec for your children and some dish soap. And I ended up getting a pizza too, because we ended up doing karate yesterday, so we're not going to be doing it today. Sometimes, like, I just don't know what I want to do with my life. Like, I do, like, this summer not working, it was nice. Like, my little schedule of the gym and stuff like that was great. But then also working is great because it really makes me adhere to a schedule. It makes me have more structure. But sometimes in the evening, I don't want to, like, if I come home, I don't want to leave back out. And I'm going to tell you when that's going to get bad. It gets bad when it starts becoming dark at 4:30 p.m. That's when, and then it's cold. Honey, I'm not trying to go anywhere. Let me just stay home and just chill out. That's what I want to do. And I have a little fake fireplace thing now, so I'm going to be using that. And it gives off heat. So, and hopefully my basement will be done. I feel like I've been talking to y'all about my basement and beauty room for a year now, but other things came up, and I need the weather to cool down a little bit because I still did not get my car air conditioning fixed because I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to pay $2,000. Are you in a rush? Because I'm not. And I can get it, but I'm just not in a rush. I'm not. It's too much. Nobody's complaining. So, all right, we need a lipstick, and so I really want my eyes to stand out, and I was gonna wear my Dior bar lip shine. Ooh, what's in this denim case with this denim dress? Oh, what's this? Let's just do this. I don't know what this is. Something easy. It's probably bandana. Gucci bandana. You know what? Oden's. Did not help me. This did not help me with the decision-making piece. I guess what I should say is, you know what, Cara, like, you could be really content with these Christmas palettes. That's what I should be saying. And are you really going to wear those bright colors? And I think I've already answered that question. Getting the new palettes would be for some fun looks, I guess, and maybe partnering it up with something else. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. What I do know is I wanted to show y'all my socks, though. Tyrone gave me a pair of, well, he let me pick what I wanted. And of course, I mean, Chunky, he'd be like, Tommy, I don't think this is such a good idea. You already know about the shoes, y'all. Come on. Like, let me just show y'all the dress, because what time is it? 7:10. I got 5 minutes to shuck and jive. Yes, y'all. Okay. See that? Got the little shorts, so there's no rubbing. Okay, because I'm not here for the rubbing. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. That's it for this video. Not sure if this was helpful, but I'm going to think about it a little bit more. Leaning towards a no, though. I am leaning towards a no. Plus, you know what? This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then I got to get out of here. I'm tired of stuff taking a long time. Now, I know they're in Sweden or whatever. This is Angel Share. I wore this last night, and I still smell it. So we're just going to add to what was on last night. I really am getting to the point where I just need some instant gratification. Like, when Adept sends their stuff out, you order it and it say it's sent, it's there in 2 days. It's not a whole bunch of shucking and jiving, not a whole bunch of playing around. I just want my stuff. So sometimes that deters me. Maybe I'll think about it that way. I need it now. And then there's already 1,000 reviews up, so it's like, I'm damn sure not getting it for that purpose. I would be getting these palettes because I don't really buy things to review anyway. But like, I am getting these palettes because I genuinely want them. And I don't know if I can say that. So maybe I should just say no for now. Okay. Now watch when I talk to Jamie. Jamie's gonna make me feel some other kind of way, watch. But no, I'm not gonna be swayed by Jamie. No, Jamie, no, no. So that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. Thank you so much for taking off some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye. It is time to go. I'm coming.